3 graphics cards, $300. And a market that's doing everything it can to stop you. In 2026, the memory shortage didn't just raise GPU prices, it basically deleted the budget tier. But 3 cards are still worth your money. And one of them is the obvious pick. Quick reality check. The AI boom is eating the world's memory supply. GDDR spot prices roughly tripled in under a year. And under $300 went from a category to a moving target. So here's the test. Raw performance, VRAM, features, and price per frame. 1080p is the battleground. 1440p is the stretch goal. Let's go. Pick number 1. Intel's Arc B580. Yes, Intel. It launched at $249. Today it floats around $305. And it's the only card here that still dips under $300 when deals hit. 12 gigabytes of VRAM on a 192-bit bus is unheard of at this price. At 1080p, it matches cards that cost more, and at 1440, it actually pulls ahead. That big buffer keeps it smooth right where 8 gig cards start choking. And Intel just unlocked XSS 3 multi-frame generation on this thing. Free frames, low latency. The catch is, you need resizable bar switched on, and it's happiest with a reasonably modern processor. The old driver overhead problem is mostly fixed but not gone. Ideal for 1080p and entry 1440p gamers who want maximum card for minimum cash. Pick number 2, NVIDIA's RTX 4060, the safe bet. It's 3 years old, it's discontinued, and it still sells for around $320, which tells you everything about this market. What you're paying for is the ecosystem. DLSS 4, upscaling with frame generation, the deepest game support in the business, rock-solid drivers, and just 115 watts. It runs on basically any power supply, in any case. The problem? 8 gigabytes of VRAM in 2026 is a squeeze. Big releases at max settings will blow past that buffer, so treat it as a 1080p card, full stop. And paying over MSRP for 3-year-old silicon stings. Ideal for compact builds, weaker power supplies, and anyone who just wants zero drama, especially if you catch one used around $250. Pick number 3, the stretch pick. AMD's RX 7700 XT is the fastest card in this video, by a mile. Roughly 40% more raw performance than the other two, 12 gigs of VRAM, and real 1440p muscle. And AMD just gave it a second life. FSR 4.1 now officially runs on this card in over 300 games. But the shortage hit it hard. After flirting with $350 in the clearance days, it's back over $400. It breaks our budget, and I'm telling you about it anyway, because the math is coming. It also drinks 245 watts, wants dual 8 pins, and a 700-watt power supply, and its ray tracing is the weakest per frame here. Ideal for 1440p gamers who can stretch and want a card that lasts. Numbers time. 1080p averages from Tom's Hardware's 2026 retest. The B580 and the 4060 tie at about 71 frames per second, and the 7700 XT is way out front at 103. Step up to 1440, and the B580 pulls ahead of the 4060, 51 to 48, while the XT cruises at 73. VRAM. 12, 8, 12. In 2026, that 8 is the asterisk that matters. Now the real judge, price per frame, at today's actual prices. The B580, $424, the 4060, $448. The 7700 XT, $398. Yes, the expensive card is technically the best value. The full spec sheet tells the rest of the story. So, the verdict. Best overall, the Intel Arc B580. It's the last real budget GPU standing. 12 gigs, modern features, multi-frame gen, and the only sub-300 receipt you'll see in 2026. Grab the RTX 4060 if you want zero-drama NVIDIA polish in a small, efficient package. And stretch for the 7700 XT if 1440p is non-negotiable. Because per frame, it's secretly the best deal here. One last thing. Prices in this market move weekly, I keep the best live deal on all 3 cards linked in the description, so check there before you buy anything. If this saved you some cash, a like and subscribe genuinely helps. See you in the next one.